I remember one time when I was a kid, I think I was maybe like 14 or something. I woke up in the middle of the night and I looked up at the ceiling and I could swear that it was like moving. And that's like not too unusual. You wake up and you see in the darkness it kind of like shifting and stuff. But I had this like weird compulsion to get out of bed. I literally left my room. I went across the hall and I went down the stairs and I stopped at the bottom of the stairs because when I turned around and looked into where the kitchen would be, there's kind of an arch there. I swear that I saw a shape standing there in the archway, and I couldn't stop looking at this shape. It looked like a person. It had arms and legs and a body and a head, but I couldn't make out any of the details. And I was looking at it, I was moving around, I was getting creeped out, but I wasn't like fully scared of it. And it wasn't until I went back upstairs and grabbed a notebook. For some reason, I grabbed a notebook and a pen, and I went down to the bottom of the stairs, and I sat on the wall opposite of this archway to the side of the stairs, looking into the darkness because it was so hard to like coalesce this thing. I couldn't tell if I was sleep deprived or something like that. So I actually sketched out what I saw on paper, like just scribbled outlines of it. And what I made just literally looked like the scribble shape of a person standing there. And I looked down at the paper, but when I looked back up at the archway, all of a sudden, it was like solid matter. There was just a solid black shape of a person standing there. It was just like rough, loose outline before. It was like as convincingly real as I could possibly explain. There was just a dark shadow person standing there all of a sudden. And at that point, I felt the fear. The sudden like spear through my heart, stopping it, just being like, what the fuck am I looking at? I couldn't move for like a minute, staring down this shadow shape. And eventually I managed to get up and go upstairs back to my room, close the door, and then literally spend the next hour staring at my door, waiting for it to open and this shadow thing to kill me. Yeah. But I don't know why. Number one, I was compelled to draw it, or why after I drew it, suddenly it became real. And this is in complete darkness, by the way. There was no lights on. So everything was like just that strained like night vision that you have. Everything's like swirly shapes, middle of the night, no lights. And just as soon as I drew it, it was a solid black right there, complete shadow. But yeah, I think I was half asleep or something, but it was just like, it was weird.